climbing more than $100,000 per. This as investors anticipate Donald Trump will usher in a new era of crypto-friendly policies and legislation during his first 100 days. What's that mean to you? Chris Giancarlo is the former chairman of the Commodity Futures Trading Commission under Donald Trump. Good morning to you. Thanks for coming in here. Here's a Treasury document called Bitcoin digital gold. We've heard that before, okay? That's one element. Next one, Elon Musk praising El Salvador's impresso crypto reserve. All right, so that's an interesting relationship. Why is this happening now? What does the incoming administration see as favorable for Bitcoin?
You know, there's a number of reasons why this is happening. One is because the technology has come about. We finally reached the stage of the internet where we can go beyond storing information on the internet to actually storing things of value. Things of value like wealth, things of value like ownership of a home. This is what they call the new wave of the internet, an internet of value, and the technology's there. In fact, when you think about Bitcoin or Ethereum or these others, what they really are is protocols that allow us to store value on the internet, as opposed to the way we've been doing it in human society for only the last 400 years, storing value in basically an IOU from a financial institution. And as we've learned in the last 40 years, during which the internet has never gone down, banks have failed, including 3 banks of America's top 20 just in the last 3 years. So moving value storage on the internet is an idea whose time has come. Okay, you got that?
Kind of. I'm going to ask you this. So on call for number 4, this is the number of crypto millionaires that's been surging. Okay, so I think one of the things that happens, and you had a good question to him initially, which is, what does it mean for you? Because when most people are thinking about themselves, like, well, I don't understand this stuff, so I don't know how to invest in it. One thing you said is, crypto is the umbrella. Right? Is that right?
That's right.
And then Bitcoin is one type of crypto.
That's right.
And there are lots of different types of crypto.
Exactly.
So what's a good crypto and what's a bad crypto? How do you know?
Right. So just as there's multiple protocols for storing information, there's HTML, HTTP. They all do different things. Some are good for website establishment. Some are good for email. In a similar way, different cryptos allow you to store different values. Bitcoin, which is the most widely known and has had the most spectacular success, might be the equivalent, as you said, Bill, to digital gold. In the previous world, the analog world, what cash was to gold, in the digital world, digital money may be to Bitcoin. Let me give you another example. We live in a time where 1 out of every $4 has been printed in the last 5 years. We are actively debasing our currency. And at the same time, Bitcoin has, into its design, programmed scarcity. You can never have more than a certain amount of Bitcoin. And so the dollar is depreciating, Bitcoin is appreciating. Quick factoid. In 2018, the average American home would have cost you over $260,000 and over 400 Bitcoin. Today, the average American home is now over $460,000. It would cost you less than 5 Bitcoin. What's been the better investment over the last 5 years, Bitcoin or dollars?
I mentioned the tweet from Elon Musk. The reason he did that is because the government El Salvador, a tiny little Central American country, they embrace crypto.
Yes.
I think it was 2 years ago, I believe now. So they've got 24 months of a track record. Has it worked for them?
Well, I don't know exactly the price, but 2 years ago, Bitcoin would have been less than $30,000 a Bitcoin. Today, it's over $100,000. So they've seen threefold increase of their value of their reserves in El Salvador.
So
it looks like a pretty good investment.
It looks like it's a pretty good deal for them.
Pretty good deal for them.
There's a lot. Can I get your number? I have 20,000 questions. We don't have enough time. And I am interested because I also feel like on the technology side of it, setting aside the money and getting rich and all that, but on the technology side, like if my uncle gets a new car and he's waiting for the title, the technology could make that fast.
Instantaneous.
Right, that's
and
the point.
Accessible by any time, anywhere with a computer.
Okay.
It takes out the middlemen.
Thank you. Thank you for being here.
Nice
My pleasure.
I'm getting your number. All right.